Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's been good. I have been super busy this last 2 months with casting several different film projects. And I'm still on one that's going to be a large SAG feature, which I'm very excited about. It'll be in theaters next year. And I'm so grateful to be a part of that. And I can't wait for everybody to see it um, and see who's attached to it. So it's going to be really cool. So I have several others that are, one is completed, the other one we're still working on casting, and that will start filming in July. And then I may have another big announcement coming up later on this summer. Um, so good things coming, actors. But this is just one of those little talks that I have to have, every once in a while with actors. And when I'm casting projects and sending out some casting site to casting sites, and sometimes I send them out on my page if it's just featured or small speaking role. I'll go ahead and put it out there, and I'll have actors direct submit to me. um, but I get a lot of actors that, if I ask give you a certain instruction or give you something that you need to follow that instruction for a character, and you email back and say, well, I'm not going to do that, but I'll do this. Well, the whole point of an actor submitting for a project is to get instructions from casting or producer or whoever and be prepared, because that's what they're wanting. They want to prepare you. They want you to be prepared and have the tools you need. So they give instruction and say, hey, this is what we want to see from this character. We want to see what you can do with it, but this is kind of where we're going with it. It might be a voice, it might be an accent. And I get actors back that I'm not going to do the accent. If I can't do it good enough, I'm just not going to do it. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. So prepare. And when you're not working on films, do accent, do dialect with a dialect coach, learn different things, so that when you do come up against that, you'll know what to do. This is the problem here in Texas, is that actors don't consider preparation and coaching and training in advance. I mean, it's very, you have to have it. You have to have that experience in the process of auditioning and character breakdown, character study. The who, what, why, where, when, what am I doing, where am I going, who am I talking to? Those things are important. And even period piece characters, like biblical characters, I see so many actors that just do ho hum. They almost make their character like modern day, like they stand with their hands like this or to their side, or they're just looking around like when the reader's reading. And back in the day, in biblical days, those folks, their communication was everything. The whole town, the village, or wherever they may be, that was their communication. That was their form of getting knowledge and understanding of what's going on and information that's coming in. And these things were exciting to them because they were learning things or found out things or news from a different, part of the country that's coming their way. And these people would be filled with excitement because that's all they had. They didn't have TV and film and streaming, and they don't have what we have. They only had each other to communicate what was going on, and it traveled. Sometimes it was months to travel there, so they would be excited. And so when I see actors that are just ho hum about it, the scene, if you were in that time period and this was the first time you heard this news, you would be like, what? There would be excitement there, and there would be emotion there, and there would be like, so I see as so many actors just ho hum their way through it, and it's almost like they're not even trying. And if you're with an agent, great, I'm happy for you, but you need to start coaching and training, because I've seen a lot of you that just are ho hum with your auditions, and you really need to up your game. I'm just saying, but that's the whole point of me making this little video today. I just need to tell you that because it's really, really important. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you be better. And so coaching and training and really getting into those characters, character study, preparation before you do an audition means everything. It can break or make that scene, whatever you do. I had to give a redirect to an actor just recently for something. It was a biblical character, and the first one was just the reader was bad for one. If you have a bad reader, that really does not help you in an audition process on your self tape. Bad readers, no, no bueno. Um, and I get it. A lot of you use AI voice. It's okay as long as it's a voice I can hear, but it's not overbearing or screechy or weird or, something that's quite normal is okay. I don't mind it. But the redirect I gave him, he did get a different reader and his emotional state was different this time. And I gave him a good redirect and it was great. He did a great job. So yes, just think about before you audition. Don't just throw something out there just because you get an audition from somebody. Um, you may have the look, and we want to see what you can do with that. But don't just ho hum your way through it, please. We want to see something. We want to see you give to us and communicate that story, that character to us. It's so important. So I said all that because I want you to be prepared. Be prepared. In your off time, take dialect coaching. Different dialects. Just do it. Start training. I know many of you do theater here and there and you have jobs, but you got to start training. Whether it's weekends, nights, take it online, Zoom with somebody, get your training in. Okay? Coaching and training. Okay? We'll talk soon. Be prepared.